Good morning, students. So in the last class we have solved up to the 15th problem. So in today's class we'll solve the 16th one. The given function, it is tan to the power 4 x. So we have to integrate the given function. So I take this as I which is equals to integral tan raised to 4x dx. So here tan raised to 4x tan to the power 4x can be written as tan square x into tan square x into tan square x dx. So here this tan square x can be written as secant square x minus 1 into tan square x dx. So now multiply tan square x with these two terms, I which is equals to integral secant square x into tan square x and then minus tan square x dx. So now integrate them separately, I which is equals to integral secant square x into tan square x dx minus integral of tan square x dx. So here I which is equals to, I write this as it is, secant square x into tan square x dx minus integral. So here tan square x can be written as secant square x minus 1 dx. So now I which is equals to secant square x into tan square x dx. So now integrate them separately and at the same time you have the minus sign. What is the integration of tan square x? It is, sorry, integration of secant square x will be tan x and you have the minus sign. We get minus tan x and then integration of 1 will be x and minus into minus it becomes plus, we get x. So plus c. So call this as equation number. So now in this integral we have to go for the substitution. Put tan x equal to t, then differentiate both the sides now. Secant square x dx which is equals to dt. So I rewrite this integral, I which is equals to integral secant square x dx will be dt. So what is the tan x now? It is t. It becomes a t square dt minus tan x plus x plus c. So what is the integration of t square now? It is a t raised to 3 divided by 3. Write these terms as it is, minus tan x plus x plus c. So replace t here. T is nothing but tan. So tan x to the power 3 or tan cube x, both are same. Tan cube x divided by 3 minus tan x plus x plus c. So this is all about the 16th problem. Well, the 17th question, it is integral sin cube x plus cos cube x divided by sin square x into cos square x. So here we have to split the numerator, I which is equals to integral, split the terms now. We get sin cube x divided by the denominator sin square x into cos square x plus, now here we get cos cube x divided by sin square x into cos square x dx. So now I which is equals to integral. So here sin square x and here sin square x get cancels. You have one more sin x term in the numerator. So we are left out with sin x divided by cos square x plus. So here cos square x and cos square x get cancels. You have one more cos x in the numerator divided by sin square x dx. So here I which is equals to integral. So sin x by cos x can be written as tan x, and then one more cos is there in the denominator. Now 1 by cos x will be secant x, plus cos x by sin x will be cot x, into 1 by sin x will be cosecant x dx. So now integrate them separately. I, which is equals to integral, so this can be written as secant x into tan x dx, plus this can be written as cosecant x into cot x dx. So now what is the integral of secant x into tan x now? So I, which is equals to secant x, then integration of cosecant x into cot x will be minus cosecant x plus c. So this is the answer for the 17th problem. Well, the 18th question, it is integral cos 2x plus 2 sin square x divided by cos square x. So let us solve this. I, which is equals to integral, so in place of cos 2x I can write 1 minus 2 sin square x plus this 2 sin square x, I write it as it is, sin square x whole divided by cos square x dx. So here minus 2 sin square x and plus 2 sin square x get cancels. I, which is equals to integral 1 by cos square x dx. So what is 1 by cos square x? It is secant square x, integral secant square x dx. What is the integration of secant square x now? It is tan x plus c. So this is all about the 18th problem. Well, the 19th question, it is integral 1 divided by sin x into cos cube x dx. So here in the numerator, in place of 1 I can write sin square x plus cos square x. I, which is equals to integral, so in place of 1 I can write sin square x plus cos square x, then whole divided by sin x into cos cube x dx. So split this into two terms, integral sin square x divided by sin x into cos cube x plus, so here we get cos square x divided by sin x into cos cube x dx. So now see here, here sin x and one sin x get cancels, integral, so we have one more sin x in the numerator, so that can be written as sin x divided by cos cube x can be written as cos x into cos square x plus here this can be written as cos x into cos x divided by sin x. Here cos cube x can be written as cos x into cos square x dx. So now this cos x and cos x get cancels. I, which is equals to integral sin x by cos x, it is tan x, and 1 by cos square x will write it as it is now, tan x into 1 by cos square x, I am writing it as it is, plus, so see here, cos x by sin x will be cot x if you write in the numerator, or it can be written as 1 by tan x into 1 by cos square x dx. So now in both the terms we can take 1 by cos square x common, so I, which is equals to integral, so what is the term that is left out, tan x plus 1 by tan x into 1 by cos square x dx. So what is 1 by cos square x now? It is secant square x, I which is equals to integral tan x plus 1 by tan x. So here this can be written as secant square x dx. So now put tan x equal to t. So what is the derivative of tan x? Secant square x dx, which is equals to dt. So rewrite the integral I which is equals to t plus 1 by t dt. So integrate them separately now. We get t square by 2 plus log mod t plus c. So replace t now. I which is equals to t, it is tan x. So we get tan square x divided by 2 plus log mod tan x plus c. So this is all about the 19th problem. Well, the 20th question it is integral cos 2x divided by cos x plus sin x the whole square. I take this as I which is equals to integral. So here cos 2x can be written as cos square x minus sin square x, the standard formula, divided by the denominator cos x plus sin x the whole square dx. So now the numerator is in the form of a square minus b square. It can be written as a plus b into a minus b. Cos x plus sin x into cos x minus sin x divided by the denominator cos x plus sin x the whole square dx. So here cos x plus sin x and here one cos x plus sin x get cancels. You have one more cos x plus sin x in the denominator. So cos x minus sin x divided by cos x plus sin x and dx. So now it is in the form of integration of f dash of x by f of x dx. Integral f dash of x divided by f of x dx, that is nothing but log mod f of x plus c. So put denominator equal to t now. Put cos x plus sin x which is equals to t. Differentiate both the sides now. What is the derivative of cos x? It is minus sin x plus derivative of cos sin x will be cos x dx, which is equals to dt. So minus sin x plus cos x, it is there in the numerator. So rewrite the integral. The numerator is nothing but dt divided by t, I which is equals to log mod t plus c, I which is equals to log, what is t now? It is cos x plus sin x plus c. So this is all about the 20th problem, or else you can use directly this formula. Well, the 21st question it is integral sin inverse cos x dx. So take this as I which is equals to integral sin inverse, I write it as it is, then cos x can be written as sin 90 minus x, that is pi by 2 minus x, by making use of complementary angle concept. So now it is in the form of sin inverse sin x. Here x is going to be pi by 2 minus x. So now it becomes pi by 2 minus x dx. So now I, which is equals to integral pi by 2 dx minus integral x dx. So integrate them separately now. I, which is equals to pi by 2 is a constant, write it outside, then integration of dx will be x minus integration of x will be x square by 2 plus c. So this is all about the 21st problem.